Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Monday, the 6th day of May 2024. I bring you news update. Go and change the constitution. Your brother lacks powers to allow you to go. Yakasai tells Yoruba agitators. Yes, talking about Tanko Yakasai. Yes, a second republic politician. Tanko Yakasai. He cautioned agitators for a separate Yoruba state that their brother Bola Ahmed Tinubu has no power to cede away any part of Nigeria or allow any part of Nigeria to break away from the present state set up or arrangement. Yes, that's what Danko Yakasai said. Said because in the constitution of Nigeria, there is nothing like that. Said the constitution made it impossible for anyone to cede any part of the country out of Nigeria. Yes. Said so because the Yorubas are calling for their own separate states. Said they have to go and change the constitution. Yes, that's the only way out. You will recall that on Saturday, April 13th, a group of 18 masked persons dressed in army camouflages, armed with rifle, charms, and Odua nation's flag, unsuccessfully attempted to take over the Oyo State Government House to proclaim the emergence of an independent Yoruba nation. Yes, even the Yoruba Self-Determination Group led by Banji Akintoye and Sunday Adeyemo, popularly called Sunday Boho, had days ago written an open letter to their own brother, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, seeking a peaceful breakaway of Yoruba people from Nigeria. So, reacting to it, Danko Yakasa said, "You must talk about the constitution. Yes, that's the way out." He said, "You can say anything you like. You have your opinion. Yes, this is a democracy. But talking about separation, Tinubu lacks the powers to cede any part of the country out. You must talk about the constitution. See, in the constitution, there is no provision for people to go away whenever they like." Say it's not true. Yes, say secession is not there in the constitution. That if you want to leave the present arrangement, you are free to do so. Say no. There is nothing of that nature in the constitution. So the first thing to do is to rewrite the constitution. Look at what it said, quote, "My advice to those of them who are interested and are bent on opting out of Nigeria, my advice to them is rather than pressurize President Tinubu to allow them to go, they should advocate for the rewriting of the nation's constitution to pave way for them to pursue their objectives." End of quote. Yes. Say Tinubu lacks the powers to, talk about or to allow anybody to go or any group to leave the contraption because there's nothing like that in the constitution. Yes. So that is what Yakasai said. Tanko Yakasai is a Northerner. They are among the people that have continued to play the politics of divide and rule. Yes, divide and rule. Northern politics, Igbo politics, Yoruba politics. They are the ones doing it. Yes, they destroyed the unity of the country. And now they have looted resources. They have taken all the oil wells in the eastern part of the country. And they are saying unity is sacrosanct. When you have destroyed unity, yes, you have told your brothers, your kinsmen, that they are of Fulani stock first. They are of the Hausa stock first, before they are Nigerians. And you are saying unity, unity. What kind of unity is that? Unity of domination, to dominate others. That's the unity. If a Northerner is not ruling, you are uncomfortable. Yes, that's the unity. The North, the Fulani, they must rule. That's the unity. You have seen it. The peace of the graveyard, that's what they want. So they are telling the Yorubas, said, go and change the constitution. Go and rewrite the constitution if you want to live. That's what Tanko Yakasai is saying. But the point remains that those who are talking about rewriting the constitution, so that if you are free to go, you can go. If there's any attempt to touch that segment or to put that clause there, that secession is allowed, they will be the one to say no. They will reject it because in the National Assembly they have majority. That's why he's saying that. In the National Assembly they have the majority. For a long time ago, they carried this conspiracy. The Northerners, they are more in population than the Southerners. Yes, they used their power. For several decades, they were in power. The Northerners, the Fulani, they were in power. So they used that opportunity to tell you that the Kano State has 44 local government. Kano State has 44 local government. And Lagos have 20 local government. Almost the same population. Even Lagos is more populated than Kano State. But Kano has 44, Lagos 20. You have seen the difference, yes. Yes. So they use that opportunity. They have been in power for several decades to manipulate figures and everything to favor them. Everything favors them. So both in Senate, in the House of Reps, the higher number. So anything you get, any bill, that comes up at the National Assembly, the North has the power to suffocate the bill or to make it progress, depending on how it favors them or the interest. Yes, so he's saying, go to the National Assembly, write the Constitution. Okay? That's why he's saying that. But we know that self-determination is there. The president can call for a sovereign national conference where all Nigerians will come together and decide way forward. Yes, Obasanjo did it. It is within his powers to do that. Though he said there are gray areas. Don't touch this place because that is his own selfish desire. Goodluck Jonathan did it in 2014. National conference. Yes, but they were talking about devolution of powers, creation of states, additional states and all that. So you have powers as the president to call for a sovereign national conference where all ethnic groups, ethnic nationalities, yes, will come together, all interest groups, pressure groups, yes, labor organizations, even the civil societies, all of them will come together and discuss way forward. If they said, let us go our separate ways, good. If they said, in this constitution, we have to impute this secession, or so be it. If they said, we are tired, we cannot continue. If they say this is a forced arrangement or marriage, by this time, our consent is being sought, and we said, no, we don't want to belong. You allow them to go, yes. So that is sovereign national conference. It's all about, we are bringing National Assembly to amend the Constitution. No. In that sovereign national conference, the Hausa will have their own representatives. The Fulani will have their own. The Igbos will have their own. The Yorubas will have their own. Yes, of equal size. That is it. Not you say National Assembly.